Lindsey. I've been at Whitewater for over a year and a half now. And I think it's probably about time for me to talk about how God is, working 2 steps closer in my life, especially because it's kind of been over the last year, and so it's probably about time. I graduated from UW December of 2009, and at that point I was not wanting to face God or life. I was just scared and not confident about making any decisions in my life, and so I pretty much, camped out on my parents' couch and wasn't wanting to do anything. And there just came a point where I was so desperate for spiritual transformation and to get out of my comfort zone. And so I started, I for the first time became even okay with the possibility of maybe going on Solid Rock Outdoor Ministries 4040 Wilderness Expedition, because before, and I'd interned with them, I'd been involved for a little while, I thought it was the most insane thing I'd ever heard, to go out in the wilderness for 40 days and suffer and get so stripped down that, you come face to face with God. So I started training, I signed up, I was all ready, and I was scared out of my mind. And, that's definitely where Whitewater comes in. They helped fund me on this, and that was, a big deal. I couldn't have gone without the funding sources that I was blessed to get. Kind of in a nutshell, the 40 was the most difficult thing physically and spiritually I've ever done. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. I don't know if I would go on it again. My teammates wouldn't like hearing me say that because we always talk about a reunion. But basically, I met God out there for sure. Some days I didn't feel like praying. I was too tired, I was too hungry, I was too frustrated. You can't come back from that not having experienced God in a new way. I came back feeling more like an adult, and being so happy that I could say I did that. I can't believe I did that. I would never thought I could have done that, but I did it. I came back, I didn't have a job. I really had to keep flexing those new faith muscles that God would take care of me, that He would keep me safe, because that's what He told me out in the wilderness is, I'm your parent and I will keep you safe. So now I have a job, and it's really kind of a dream job for me, and I'm just exploring the passions that God has put in my heart, and I'm eager to pursue them if that's what He allows me to do. And I want to share a verse real quick. It's Romans 4:15. I might have to read it here. It's, "For you do not receive the spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you have received the spirit of adoption as sons, by whom we cry, Abba, Father." And that's just really a verse that's kind of been an overarching theme of the last few months. So I would say that's how I'm 2 steps closer.